Hi to my friends. Today we will see what is abnormal psychology. Abnormal psychology is the branch of psychology that deals with unusual patterns of behavior, emotion, and thought that may or may not be understood as precipitating mental disorder. There has to be behavior, emotion, and thought. These three will be combined, and those they are understood as precipitating a mental disorder. These behaviors often deviate from cultural norms. That is very important. The cultural norms, if you take the base of the cultural norms, these behaviors often deviate from the cultural norms and can cause significant distress and dysfunction in a person's life. In simple terms, it is the scientific study of mental disorders and maladaptive behaviors. The key features of abnormal behavior. Psychologists often use these four criteria, also known as 4Ds, to define abnormality. The first D is deviance, behaviors that differs significantly from societal or cultural norms. The second D is distress, psychological pain or discomfort. The third D is dysfunction, impaired functioning in daily life, social, occupational, etc. And the fourth D is danger, behavior that is harmful to oneself or others. Now, I would like to provide some examples. I'm narrating some examples. Example number one for major depressive disorder. This major depressive disorder has distress and dysfunction, the two Ds. The narration is Ravi, a 35-year-old software engineer, once loved hiking and playing with his children. But for the past 2 months, he has withdrawn from his friends. The basic symptom of depression is withdrawal, lost interest in his hobbies, and finds it hard to get out of bed. He often feels hopeless and thinks he is burdened to his family. The explanation is Ravi is experiencing major depressive disorder, a clear example of abnormal psychology. His symptoms cause emotional distress and dysfunctional behavior, interfering with his daily life. So, interference has to be there. Dysfunction is interference in his daily life. Distress, he is experiencing distress. The second example is of schizophrenia. In schizophrenia, we will find two Ds, that is deviance and danger. An Anjali, 28-year-old woman, believes she is being followed by secret agents. She hears voices telling her what to do and has stopped trusting even her family. She sometimes screams at invisible entities. The explanation Anjali's symptoms, hallucinations, and delusions are deviant from societal norms. They are deviants, cause personal distress, and could be dangerous if left untreated. These are hallmark symptoms of schizophrenia. The third example is of obsessive compulsive disorder. In this, we have distress and dysfunction. The narration is Samir, a college student, spends hours washing his hands out of fear of germs. He knows it is irrational, but anxiety is overwhelming. He is often late for class and has trouble completing assignments. The explanation for this narration is Samir's compulsive behavior, despite his awareness, show distress and dysfunction, classic traits of OCD, an anxiety related disorder studied under abnormal psychology. The fourth example is of gambling disorder. Here you can find dysfunction and danger. The narration is Priya secretly gambles online, losing vast amounts of money. She lies to her spouse, borrows heavily, and skips work to place bets. Despite the consequences, she cannot stop the gambling behavior. The explanation here is Priya's behavior is maladaptive and dangerous, leading to financial and irrational harm. Her condition would fall under addictive behavior disorders, a significant topic in abnormal psychology. Is abnormal always a disorder? Not necessarily. A person may behave in a way that is unusual but not dysfunctional. Example, an eccentric artist with strange habits. Abnormal psychology focuses on patterns that are persistent, maladaptive, and interfere with life quality. Why study abnormal psychology? Why people study abnormal psychology? Number one is to diagnose and treat mental illness. Number two, to understand human behavior and suffering. Number three, to reduce stigma by promoting psychological awareness. And number four, to develop effective therapies to support systems. In closing thought, abnormal psychology doesn't label people as crazy. Instead, it seeks understand, empathize, and heal. It is about recognizing the pain behind the pattern and offering a path to recovery. Please do not forget to subscribe this channel for more psychology knowledge. Thank you.